Tell me this. Why does somebody suddenly build their own Western town? What I understand, Kevin has always liked things Western. From age 2, when he discovered cowboy boots. His fascination with the Old West grew into passion for collecting authentic artifacts. And obviously, if you've got a whole bunch of cowboy artifacts, you've got to have a town to put them in. The complete town, including saloon, dining hall, casino, jail, and wedding chapel, is a classic venue. Kevin's commitment to authenticity, from the bar and the bar back, from the movie The Quick and the Dead, to the casino tables, real casinos in Reno, to the sideboard from the Sheraton Hotel in San Francisco. This town is amazing to see. Long Branch makes each event, whether it's a corporate event or an intimate wedding, a unique experience. And one of my colleagues in the state legislature got married at Long Branch, and I had the unique opportunity of being able to lock up in the Long Branch jail several members of the state legislature. But I also was able to lock up State Controller John Chum. And this was at a time when he had withheld our paychecks. Fortunately, he's forgiven me, my paychecks are coming back. But you will never see a venue like this. And so, Kevin, and thank you for your efforts and for such innovation. And so, the Innovative Business Award, Long Branch Saloon. Our next business award is the Longevity Award. I guess this means this is a business that's been around a while. And the award tonight goes to Coastside Eye Care Optometry and Dr. Betty Gould. If I adjust my glasses, I can read the rest of this. Betty was born and raised in San Diego. She attended San Diego State University and the UC Berkeley School of Optometry. She, with her husband, then school, moved to El Granada, where Rochelle and Aaron were born. And they opened an optometric practice in Half Moon Bay in 1985. She was one of the first women to join the Half Moon Bay Lions Club as a club opened up for women. She continues to be an active member of that club. She's a past president of the club and past president of the San Mateo County Optometric Society. And she continues to be active in that society. She volunteered and participated in providing eye care services in Mexico, an activity that was sponsored by the Half Moon Bay Rotary Club. She volunteers regularly at Samaritan House in San Mateo, providing eye care services for the needy. And Betty boasts that Half Moon Bay is the best place in the world to live and work. She is happy and honored to have been a member of the Chamber of Commerce for so many years. Well, Betty, if you're honored, we are even more so. So congratulations for this Longevity Award for your efforts in the field. The final business award of the evening is the New Business Award. The award tonight for new business in this community is Luz Luna Imports. And joining us is Gina Fisher, who is the owner of Las Luna, a fair trade store located on Main Street in Half Moon Bay, where they offer handicrafts made by artisans in underdeveloped countries from around the world. Gina was born in New York and raised in Guatemala since the age of 5 years old. She studied foreign language since an early age, such as German, Italian, English, and Spanish. Do you speak most of those? I can barely do English sometimes. Her language skills enabled her to establish relationships among the indigenous societies of Guatemala and with people from all parts of the world. Gina is passionate about the importance of building long-term relationships to help indigenous artisans keep their traditions and customs alive by providing a safe work environment and honest pay. Her sister Luz has worked side by side with the Mayan people in the highlands of Guatemala to help improve their lives. Gina's store has incredible display skills that makes the store a great place to shop. If you haven't been there, you've got to get to Las Luna, a great store. And so we congratulate Gina Fisher and Las Luna Imports as the new business of the year. You know, one of the things I like about this dinner is that I don't get to eat. And what that means is that this program moves. And we'll all be home at a reasonable hour. We have a few more awards to go, and the next one is a fairly major award. It is the Mayor's Award. And Mayor Rick, past Mayor Rick is here. I have to explain this. I know that John Mueller is the mayor, but the Mayor's Award is given by the last year's mayor. And so, Mayor Rick.
Thank you, sir. Good evening. So I get to give one award. I want to start say a couple of words. First, that being mayor in Half Moon Bay last year was among the greatest honors I've ever had. I appreciate that. I appreciate working with all of you. And our council is particularly effective, and I'm really proud to work with our city council. I get to give one award as outstanding leadership of the community from last year, but it's hard to choose because there are really a lot of outstanding businesses in our community. If I could give two awards, the second award would not go to a business. I would actually echo the remarks we said earlier today. I'm going to give that award to Charisse McHugh, because I think she is just fantastic. She's incredible. But Charisse, you don't get an award, so it's okay. So, I want to acknowledge leaders in business. They turned their business into success, vibrant success. And that in turn led to hiring of locals to work in their business for our local community, supporting the local community. And that in turn led to their significant support in the community through supporting volunteers and nonprofits. And I want to acknowledge Paul and Julie Schenkman, owners of Sam's Chocolate House. Leadership, masters in business, masters in marketing, and masters in community. And I really have to thank you for all of your service to our community, from the things that people don't see to the very public things by supporting the local park here. Just thank you so much, and please accept our appreciation and these many, many awards.
Wow. This is quite an honor, and Julie and I are both very honored. I moved here in 1987, never expected to be here for 27 years. But I love the community, I love Hassett today, it's been really, really good blood, and I love the people of Hassett today. Thank you all, and we really love living here and appreciate it. Thank you.
I just want to add a couple of things. One of the really great things about this community that keeps us staying here year after year after year is that it's really built on all the people and all the volunteerism that happens. And I mean, we've all lived in a lot of places, but we've never lived in a place where so many people give so much of themselves to make the city great in their time and volunteering from, all know the Pumpkin Festival, Night Lights, to, all the different events that raise money for the city and make it better, and the schools, the CEF and all of that, that just contribute to our lives and our kids' lives being better and better. So we couldn't be more excited to be located here on the coast, and it's just an awesome, awesome place to live. So thank all of you and all of the people that give so much of their time to make it such a great place.
Paul and Julie, congratulations. Teresa's going to present the next award, which is the Citizen of the Year.
Carrie, if I could please have them up. Puente Executive Director Carrie Lobo came to Pescadero nearly 14 years ago. And at that time, she thought it was going to be a 1 month vacation. In 2006, she became the acting director of Puente de la Costa Sur. During her tenure, Puente has thrived. Along with a strong team of board members, staff, and volunteers, Puente reaches out across a wide and diverse community to assist people with poor assistance needs, but with an added focus on physical and mental health, education, and youth employment. Under Carrie's guidance, Puente offers a variety of educational programs to instill lifelong learning. Puente is a home to the largest youth employment program and provides employment, including placement and internships, to nearly half of Pescadero High School students each summer. The Puente team has also initiated a farmers market in Pescadero and partnered with coastside farmers markets to increase the buying power of low-income customers at farmers markets in Pescadero, Half Moon Bay, and Pacifica. With support from the County Board of Supervisors, Puente has spearheaded an effort to return medical care to the South Coast. Thanks to Measure A, funding a new mobile health care van will begin providing services to South Coast residents by the end of 2014. For her achievement at Puente, San Mateo County Board of Supervisors named Lobo a Woman of Distinction in 2010. Before working at Puente, Lobo staffed the Lesbian Equity Foundation and directed the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force. She is studying how to create a true sustainability in the local economy. She's a member of the Board of Directors of the Half Moon Bay Coastside Chamber of Commerce and a member of the Coastside Jewish community. Carrie and her partner, Marta Drury, moved to Half Moon Bay earlier this month, and we welcome her to Half Moon Bay.
I want to thank you so much for this award, and all credit goes to the Puente team. I have the best job in the world that allows me to routinely play with goats and children, and Puente plays, I think, a unique role on the South Coast and the coast side because We have the rare opportunity to marry food, farmers, and farm workers to make a really sustainable coastside economy. I would be remiss in accepting the Citizen of the Year award without saying that I think as coastside businesses and nonprofits, we have a unique role to play in helping our legislature create a clear path to citizenship for all the people in our community who live and work in the shelters. I encourage each of you to speak with your elected representative really this week so that things in our Congress can move on this front. It makes such a huge difference to the quality of life of every single one of us on the coast side. If we could really live in a fully participatory society. Thank you so much for everything you do.
The final award for the evening, we're inducting a business into the Business Hall of Fame. Early this morning in Sacramento, I participated in a debate over a piece of legislation that would, for the very first time, provide a definition in California of a family-owned business. I was sort of surprised that California defines everything. Has more regulations than we need, far more laws than we need, and yet apparently we don't have a definition of a family-owned business. The business that's being inducted into the Hall of Fame defines a family-owned business. Tonight, we recognize the Hassett family and Hassett Hardware. The first store family opened was opened by Larry and his father, 1957 in Campbell. And Larry in 2003 bought Ocean Shore Hardware, and he and his family immediately became a part of the coastside community. It changed the name to Hassett Hardware in 2013. Actually changed the name of all four of their stores, or four other stores. The Half Moon Bay operation is under the able guidance of Eric and Richard. Eric grew up in La Honda and follows in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Richard also shares that same family commitment, and together they are pioneers in a culture in the retail environment that provides local jobs to local people. One of the hallmarks of this business is the level of respect they treat their employees. They understand that you get good quality service, and they're in a service industry. When you treat your employees with respect, integrity, and kindness, those values permeate from this business throughout the community. All who purchase, come into their store. We are so blessed that one of their operations is here on the coast, and that they have continued a tradition, a strong tradition, family-owned business here in our community. So we congratulate Larry, Eric, and Richard, the entire Hassett family, and we're honored to induct into the Business Hall of Fame Hassett Hardware.
tonight. And all of our employees, I just want to say thank you to the Chamber, and very much thank you to the community. Half a day, what a great place, and what a great community. It was 11 years ago almost that I watched in abject horror as my father shook hands with Bob Sens, but not a legal document, no money transferred, but there was a handshake agreement on purchasing Ocean Shore hardware. And I realize now that handshake wasn't just an economic transaction. We weren't just buying the store, but we were being invited into the community. And with that shake, Bob was really trusting us to run a cornerstone of the community. And so it's with a lot of pride that I stand up here now, the family and a couple of our employees who could make it tonight, and say thank you for supporting us. Being third generation, it's just instilled in us that building community is how we operate our business, and not just building community hardware joke. We sell nuts and bolts. We truly believe in. Well, now we have everything. We truly believe in being involved in the community and supporting the groups and organizations that truly need our support. And so it is a passion for us here and in all of our stores that we support all local employment, local community, the local business community, and the Chamber. So thank you very much.
Coming from a department store family myself, I don't know if you guys call it Hassett Hardware or even when it was Ocean Shore, but for me, this is our department store. It's the only one we got. And they are so good about carrying everything. I was in there one day and I'm looking through and noticing that they have like about 8 different caulking products. And I asked, I can't remember, Eric or Richard, I think Eric about it. They carry every single contractor's favorite caulk. Because they want them to buy there. They want to be our neighborhood store, and they are. So if you don't see something in there, you can ask for it. Dollars a dozen, they'll probably get it for you. That's why they're so great.
As we begin to draw to a close this evening, I want to recognize the folks who provide the voluntary leadership to this Chamber of Commerce. So I'm going to invite forward the officers and directors of the Chamber who will be serving in 2014. And as I call your name, would you please come forward? For 2014, chairperson will be Teresa Adam from United American Bank. Vice Chair, Diane Passon from Half Moon Bay Media. The Chief Financial Officer, Eddie Piper from State Farm Insurance. Secretary of the Board will be Dana Dahl from Beach House Hotel, Half Moon Bay. And members of the Board of Directors include Kelly Davis from the Graphic Works, Rob Genovese from Coastside Net, Carrie LaBelle from Puente de la Costa Sur,